So, YouTube family, things continue to take a turn, a wild turn in this Foolio situation. Now, they're showing a whole lot that transpired, such as TMZ showing us the aftermath of what happened once Foolio was taken from those hotel grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you that right now, but I need you to smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you with rocking out with I Smoke Hip Hop Live. So over here, you can clearly see the aftermath. They're bringing Julio inside the hospital, but sources say he already succumbed to his death in front of the hotel. And as they're getting him, putting him inside the ambulance, he already is gone right here, y'all. The coroners and medical examiners just identifying him at this point. So as they roll him over here, that's Foolio's life no longer here. And the three people will continue to live and survive these riddled bullets, these back and forth shots that you guys seen all around. There are more things that transpired in this situation. I'm gonna show you a picture of alleged situation of snake activities, but before we get into that, I think we need to look at the report of Foolio's new news reports that came in.
A crime scene taking up this whole parking lot behind me. This is a Holiday Inn right across the street from USF. Here, 4 people were shot and so were 2 cars. Police say they are also now a part of the investigation. A birthday celebration that took a turn for the worst. Now cars filled with bullet holes are at the center of an investigation to find out why famous rapper Julio Foolio, who just turned 26, was shot dead early this morning.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
After a social media post from Julio Foolio said he and his friends were kicked out of an Airbnb. They found themselves at this Holiday Inn where hotel guests like Jeremiah Claypool had to be escorted to and from their rooms post gunshots.
I only heard one, it woke me up, but apparently there were more than that.
Police say they got the call at 4:40 this morning. Julio Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, was confirmed dead at the scene while 3 other shooting victims were taken to the hospital. No one has been arrested in connection to this shooting.
You know, we always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here this morning.
For now, investigators will lean on federal agencies and work with hotel surveillance video to help determine how the shooting events took place. Also, interviews from witnesses like Claypool.
We're still gonna stay, we're gonna find another hotel.
As we continue to find out more information, be sure to download our free WFLA app for the latest updates. Reporting in Temple Terrace, Chloe Sparks, 8 on your side.
So what you're seeing here is them clearly finding a person or someone in the situation, like, that's gonna bring this case to an end. Oh, believe me, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to wait. I'll do a separate video on that, but the news report continue more on Foolio's aftermath. Let's continue and give you guys the updates and aftermath of Foolio no longer being here.
News police say
now, the situation with Foolio basically continued as he was put in the hospital. More updates were circling around there. We got some of those for you guys right now. Let's go.
News police say 4 people. Breaking news, police say 4 people have been shot at a Temple Terrace Holiday Inn. Tampa police are still on scene of this fatal shooting. 8 on your side's Chloe Sparks is joining us live with new information. Chloe, what's the update?
Stacy, this is the Holiday Inn Hotel right across the street from USF, the Tampa campus. We just spoke with police officials who tell us that 4 people were shot here in the parking lot, and one of those people died here on the scene. The other 3 people are currently at the hospital. Now, police say they received a 911 call to McKinley and Fowler Avenue around 4:40 this morning. They say that they were told 4 people were shot. Again, 3 of them transported to the hospitals, 1 dead on the scene. They believe that those 3 other people will survive. Now they're trying to find out what led up to the shooting. What was the motive? They're looking for video. They're looking for any surveillance cameras outside this hotel, or maybe any guests that maybe saw or heard what happened. They're trying to interview any witnesses. We're told they actually are letting people into the hotel right now. They're all actually being escorted by police as this whole entire parking lot is blocked off with crime scene tape. Now we're told that these hotel guests should not feel like their safety is at risk because there are so many police officers out here. But again, they're out here trying to find out how many suspects they're looking for, and then again to get that suspect or suspects in custody. They said that it seems like those people who were involved in this shooting were coming to this hotel to get a room. It's unclear whether they were staying at this Holiday Inn. But again, 4 people shot in this parking lot behind me, 3 of those people injured, and 1 of them dead. We'll continue to work with police to find out more information this morning and report it back to you here on News.
So this is the 5th and final time that Julio has been in these situations, and the 5th time is where he couldn't surpass. He couldn't create a situation where he could have survived it. The hellings of rounds in the brazen attack at a prominent facility tell us only one thing: these perps will be caught, because if we know one thing, in a tourist area they do not permit nor allow these things. Now, me knowing too much about Tampa, because I also have residents there, I know that's around the area of Busch Gardens, and in that area you have prominent tourists who are coming in and out over and over. The constituents in that city, in that area, well, don't worry about it. Their politicians will come through and make sure that nothing gets overlooked. Everything gets checked, meaning that witnesses, camera angles, tags, everything will be followed. Because if one thing we know about it, the people who crashed out and got rid of Julio Foolio, they only can go along for so long, meaning that the state or the feds, whatever system is staring at them right now, I personally believe they know who did it. At least by the end of the day, they will know who did it, but they don't rush to things. They let these people be the bait and switch, meaning that we're going to sit on this either for a future RICO or a future other cases, meaning that if these perps have connections and ties to gangs, or even if it's just a association with many people amongst them, the state will look at it as a situation to prosecute and charge and indict with a RICO. So they sit on evidence. It could be from 3-4 years from now, but it doesn't mean they don't know who killed Julio Foolio. You don't show your hand, because they're trying to see how many people they can catch with one worm. So in other words, somebody will eventually end up talking, and this situation will persist and continue to be a situation of crash outs getting caught up one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. If you have any thoughts about this situation regarding Julio Foolio no longer being here and succumbing to his death, and I hate to admit it, many people are probably thinking, finally, not that they're wishing his demise, but finally that he actually met it, because he did it 4 times and met these rounds and never lost his life. But it looks like the 5th time was something that he couldn't beat, he couldn't surpass. For every name they call him as the Grim Reaper, well, we can never get rid of the real Reaper that comes with the sweeper. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids. Always remember to, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed. Peace.
I've been broke so many times.